I used to work in a field where everyone thought that everyone was so very, very emotionally intelligent, but they weren't. They had a lot of emotions and a lot of strong emotions that they were exhibiting, but they didn't really have emotional intelligence. They didn't really understand why they have emotions, and they didn't understand that those emotions that they had, they were spreading around, and they didn't understand that they were also taking up other people's emotions. And I used to be like that as well. When I was working with my emotions and I started to develop my emotional intelligence, I understood that I had been doing it all wrong. And when I stopped taking on other people's emotions, people started to call me unsocial. The reason why I stopped taking on other people's emotions is because emotions can be very, very energy consuming. And sometimes when you're taking up on other individuals like negative emotional experiences, it can be very energy draining, especially if you have problems with your nervous system like I did. So when someone would show up with their strong emotions and they would dump their emotions on me, I could suffer for days. And I didn't understand it because I wasn't very emotionally intelligent. But once I understood what was happening there and started to protect my own emotional life, I could be in my own emotional state while they are in their own emotional state, without me draining my energy. But in this working environment where everyone had these strong emotions and they were spreading around, they didn't really understand that I was the emotionally intelligent one. They just thought that I was being very insensitive because I wouldn't take up their emotions and I wouldn't just go along into their emotional state. But I could never support someone from their own emotional state. I can only support other people if I have a higher emotional state. And draining yourself for other people's emotional states is not really helping anyone.